And we're live. We are live. Mohammed Rizwan and Chris Lynn are both in. It's Multan Sultans versus Karachi Kings. Karachi Kings have won the toss, and guess what? No surprises there. They elect to field first because not a single team has won batting first so far in the PSL. So that will be the reason why. This is going to be a really, really good game, I think, because Multan obviously coming off a very good win yesterday against Lahore, and then Karachi have. I mean, they had a pretty. I don't know. They had not a particularly good game um, in their last game, but they still scored 194, I think it was. So that's not too bad considering. Just looking at the teams now, no changes for both, I don't think. Mohammed Amir on left arm fast 28-year-old. I wonder if we'll see him back in Pakistan green anytime soon. Will be interesting to see. Let's see. He bowls okay, pretty wide of off stump, and it's just chipped after hitting the ground from Rizwan to cover. He is 8 off 4. Chris Lynn is 0 off 3. Chris Lynn's had a pretty terrible PSL so far. Hasn't really scored any runs. So let's see how he does. But it's going to be damn hard for him, I think, considering the circumstances. So 8 for 4. And Multan Sultans are 9 for 0 off 1.1 overs. Oh, that swung a mile, that delivery. It's actually probably swung too much. And I think Rizwan actually manages. No, he doesn't. It's leg wise. It flicks the pads and goes straight to the boundary. So leg buys, there's 4 leg or 5 leg buys, or even. Just having a look here. Yeah, that's leg buys. So yeah, and for guys watching as well, this is going to be a short one. It's going to be a pretty short and live. They're 13 for 0, and I should probably, hopefully, be on a bit later. Fingers crossed. So yeah, I'll try and see if I can come on to maybe cover the second innings. Oh, and that's out, I think. Mohammed Ariz, he thinks that Mohammed is on the edge of that. He's bowled across Mohammed Rizwan. Fantastic delivery. Kind of just. Oh. Beating him all ends up, and they are going to review it. Mohammed Rizwan doesn't look like he nicked it. Let's see. Let's see. It's going to be really interesting. There's a review here. This is a massive moment because if Mohammed Ari manages to get Mohammed Rizwan here with this review, then Multan Sultans are obviously not in a fantastic place. He is the top run score. I don't think he's hit that. I think he's completely missed it. That's a very interesting review. Interesting to see what Snicko says. Let's have a look. No, yeah, there's a gap between bat and ball, so nothing for them. So really, really good stuff. Well, Multan will be happy with that, won't they? They'll just be thinking to themselves, well, you just wasted a review for this. Why not? Really, really good stuff though from both. Let's see how this goes. Mohamed Amir coming in. He's got that beautiful shape away from the right hander, which is amazing to see. You just love seeing it. Obviously, the natural variation away, and then he has the more I guess even more natural is that in-swing coming in, which is fantastic as well. He's just he really has a really really nice and repeatable action to look at. Mohammed Amir, really really good action to look at, and we're just having a look now. Yeah, so I think he hit the ground, which is what Mohammed Amir thought was the reason why he started putting his hands up thinking it was out. So that'll be why. But yeah, good stuff though so far from Karachi Kings, and Multan also 13 for 0. So it's a pretty decent start from Multan. They'll be happy with that. Mohamed Amir, all this time that's him on the pads again. That's quite close, you know. They really want this. They've only got one review remaining though, and this is so vital. Though. Oh, they're doing it. They're doing it. That's very, very interesting. They've actually reviewed that. They've just gone for it, and let's see. That's 2 balls, 2 reviews in a row. Yeah, they don't get this one right. They'll be pretty disappointed because they just burnt 2 reviews. Let's have a look here. Oh, I'm not sure about that one. Oh, he might be out, you know. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. I think that might be out. It's flicked the back of his foot. It's a really good delivery once again. Let's have a look. So taking it upstairs. They reviewed it. Let's have a. I think it's going to be missing leg actually. So yeah, that's going to be a missing leg. So that's 2 reviews in a row. Mohamed Amir really wants Mohamed Rizwan, which I can understand, and I think Karachi do as well, just because he's the best player in the PSL at the moment. But let's have a look. Review lost. It's even pitching outside leg. It's poor, really, really poor. And they've just burnt both their reviews in the second over. They have no more reviews left now for the rest of this innings, and that could really come back to bite them. That's really poor. That's really, really poor stuff. Multan Sultans are going to be sitting pretty thinking, well, you know, you've got 2 reviews and Karachi Kings have literally nothing, so left for this innings anyway. I mean, how can you burn both the reviews within 2 overs? It's just not good at all. You've got to be so sure of it, and that one he just didn't look sure. Mohamed Amir obviously wants him, but like you can't. I don't know. I feel like sometimes the bowlers lead with their heads rather than thinking about it. Okay, this is what's happened. This is what's happened. And Rendezvous says here another big blunder by Amar choosing to bowl first. Do you think so? But every team Rendezvous that's bowled first so far in the PSL has gone to win the match. Every team that's chased a total so far in the PSL has gone on to win. We've had 8 matches in a row, I think, or 7 or 8. 7 or 8, I think. And yeah, each time it's been chased down. So why do we think it's going to be any different? I don't think it's going to be any different. This is the 9th match. I think it could be exactly the same thing. I can't see it changing anytime soon. Although I say that it'll probably be this match, but I'm hoping it will because I think at the moment every team is winning the toss and they're just like, we're going to bowl first. They didn't even look at the strip. Well, they didn't even look at the pitch because it just seems like chasing is a thing to do at the moment, and it seems to be a lot easier. Maxwell replacing Amar's team here, running in the left-hander. And Chris Lynn's gone big. I think that's gone for 6. No, it hasn't. 1 bounce 4. Really good shot. And Chris Lynn needs that because, as I said, he's not been in particularly good form. He's been in pretty poor form, really. And he'll need that boundary to start to kind of get him going. Didn't quite get all of it. Came on the track. Really had to extend the arms to get some decent contact on that, but it's a boundary nonetheless, and that's a bit of a slog. That's a bit of a slog, but it doesn't. That's in his hand, but he's got power, that's for sure. And again, he cuts through the offside, and that's 4 runs. That's back-to-back 4s. Rendezvous says Karachi has bad bowling. Yeah. I mean, I don't know if they have bad bowling. They've got Mohamed Amir and Mardusim. I mean, Ashraf, well, I guess. And Maksud said that I don't think they've got the strongest bowling lineup, I agree. But they've got a strong bat in the Rendezvous. So chasing, I would back them to chase most scores, really. So that's probably what they're thinking. I mean, they scored 194 in the last one, and they lost because obviously they batted first. So they're thinking, well, let's see what Multan can put on, and we're comfortable we're going to chase it because No, we scored 190 plus in the last game, so we should be able to chase pretty much any total. So let's see how it goes. I think that's probably the thing here that I've gone into it. And considering that every team, as I said, that has bowled first has gone on to win the match, I think it's probably playing in people's minds as well. They're not even going to look at the strip or the team. They're going to think, okay, mentally, the bowlers are going to be on under a lot of pressure in the second innings, because they're going to be thinking as well, oh, this is like, we can't keep on, the bowler's going to keep on thinking to themselves, surely, like, they can't chase us if it's like, for example, 200. But I mean, some ridiculous scores are being chased so far, so let's see how it goes. But yeah, I think Multan have definitely got a better. I would say Multan have a better bowling lineup, and I would say Karachi have got a better batting lineup. So I think the second innings of this match is going to be very, very interesting. If Multan get a competitive total, that is. But yeah, the head and shoulders thing. This is very strange. I still don't get this. Well, I'm pretty sure some of the players have done celebrations like that as well. Guys, as well in the chat, thank you very much for tuning in. Please do like this video, and please do subscribe if you haven't already. And tell your friends, yeah, family, your uncles, yeah. Oh, I'm really tired. It's 9 a.m. Sorry, guys. I'm not really so good at that. 27 for naught, and it's off 2.5 overs. It's been a pretty good over for Multan Sultans, 10 off it. And thanks to 2 boundaries from Chris Lynn, who's 9 off 6, and Mohammed Rizwan is 9 off 11. And ticking along quite nicely here. Multan, I mean, they're going at a pretty decent rate here, thanks to a couple of buys as well. Again, Chris Lynn cuts that hard, and this time it's 4 again. This is a big, big over, and he scored 3 balls off this over, and 14 coming off this over. 2 short or wide from Maxwell, and he'll be disappointed with that. It's 31 for naught off 3 overs, and Multan are now looking in, well, they're going to be looking to build a pretty hefty start here after a very good initial start. 31 for naught of 3 overs, a couple of overs left in the power play. They're going to want to really motor in the next couple and utilize the fielders being in, I think. And Chris Lynn isn't someone to really hang around, so I'm sure that he'll come out swinging for sure. And Mohammed Rizwan, obviously, we know what he's like. He'll be able to bat long, but he seems to have all the tools in his arsenal at the moment, in the current form he's in. So Multan in a pretty good place here, actually. And I mean, imagine if they go on to win this game. I mean, one, they'll be the first side so far in this competition to win batting first. But secondly, I think the most important thing for me is it'll be 2 wins on the trot after losing their first 2. And what a turnaround it could potentially start. I said before the tournament started, I think anyone could win it. I feel like everyone's got pretty strong sides, like equally as strong. Everyone's got their different things. Like Karachi Kings, I think batting is clearly their thing, and Multan, obviously, I think bowling particularly. But let's see, Rizwan very, very expertly just using the pace of Muhammad Ali's bowling, just opening the face a little bit, nudging it into the covers, and they run a quick single. Really good batting from him. They're just showing the second over of the match so far, and Amir pretty much bowled. The first 3 deliveries were Yorker length, and I think Yorker length though for them is pretty much full length. And just showing that obviously he had a game plan and it nearly pulled off, but unfortunately he didn't quite manage to get the big man in Muhammad Rizwan. I think they had obviously a game plan early doors for him. He nearly pulled it off with the Yorkers, and full delivery swinging into the right-hander, but couldn't quite get it. And then they have the 2 reviews that they've burnt now. So 32 for naught, 3.1 overs gone, and Chris Lynn goes to cut. Oh, just over gully. He's very fortunate there, Chris Lynn, that's for sure. But 17 off 8, and he's starting to motor him. Hamdan this time it's back of a length going. It's actually pretty straight, but what Chris Lynn's done is he's gone very leg side of the ball and he's cut the heck out of that ball and it's gone over the fielder at gully and run away for 4. Really, really good aggressive batting anyway from Chris Lynn. A bit of fortune in there, but fortune favours the brave, that's for sure. Chris Lynn 17 off 8. Muhammad Amir running in, and again he goes after him. This time I think it's 6. Wow, fantastic pull shot from Chris Lynn, and I think we're starting to see what Chris Lynn can do. And this has been 42 for 0 or 3.3 overs, and this pull shot he's just hit effortlessly even, sorry, and effortlessly. 72-meter pull shot from Chris Lynn. He's definitely got a hold of that one, that's for sure. 42 for 0 or 3.3 overs, and Chris Lynn is starting to tee off here. That pull shot off Amir for 6, and already we've got 11 coming from this over, and we're only halfway through the over. Multan Sultans are really starting to dig in here. The surface, I think Muhammad Amir has got a little bit of in-swing movement in that first over, but to be honest, it's not really getting much here, and it makes me think that the white ball is pretty, well, not the white ball, but the pitch is pretty flat. So let me know what you guys think, whether it is flat or not. But yeah, interesting to see. And Chris Lynn now 23 for 9, or 23 off 9 even, sorry. So let's see how that goes. And Rizwan 10 off 12. Oh, this time I think going with a slower delivery, a bit wider. I think he actually didn't expect it to be that wide, but he'll be okay with that. Very interesting to see how this goes. But yeah, so far so good for Multan. They're just showing Chris Lynn's boundaries so far, and apart from the one that he's, I guess, the outside edge over point, he's hit the ball really cleanly. And again, he goes, oh, that's a fantastic shot. That's 4 runs once again. Really bad bowling from Muhammad Amir. It's a full toss, and he's put it away, Chris Lynn. Absolutely put that away. Guys in the chat as well, I'm watching. Thank you very much for tuning in. Please do like this video, and please do subscribe if you haven't already. They're just showing here, Chris Lynn gone very leg side of the ball, and he actually has made it a little bit harder for himself. If he'd stayed where he was, it would have been a lot easier, but it doesn't matter because he gets the middle of the bat and stretching, but he's just absolutely pinged that to the boundary. And it's 46 for 0, and Chris Lynn 27 off 11. And this is the type of innings that he's been searching for so far in this PSL. 3 very low scores, but this could be one where he goes ballistic. And Muhammad Amir trying to go wide, almost a wide Yorker, and it is a wide. 47 for 0 or 3.5 overs. Really, really good stuff from Chris Lynn here. Already we've got 16 off the over. So it's a really expensive over from Muhammad Amir, and Chris Lynn is going after him. He really is. Joe Clark behind the stumps, obviously, for Karachi Kings. Muhammad Amir here running in again. This time it's bizarre. It's another wide. He's obviously struggling with his control there. But it slipped out of his hand, it seems. Again, he's trying to go for that wide Yorker, trying to make sure he doesn't go for runs. And that's 2 back-to-back wides, and it's a big over here for Multan. 17 off the over already, and Muhammad Amir he needs to tighten up, doesn't he? And I'm assuming they're going to bring him back at the death, but there's already been 17 runs here. Chris Lynn hitting Muhammad Amir for 464 so far on this over as well. So that 6, the pull shot was fantastic from Chris Lynn. Really, really good. And he's looking now to go big. Already 11 extras from this, which is not good as well from a Karachi point of view. They run a single, and it's 49 for 0 off 4 overs. That is a huge over for Multan. A really, really big over, as I said, 18 from it. So, they're looking in a very good position here, Multan, and just like yesterday, they gave themselves a really good start. In the chase, it was though for them that time, and here though this time, they've put on a pretty good chase. A pretty good start to the first innings, Anyways, in setting a total, so they'll be looking to go pretty big with the total set. Let's see what they can do, whether they can make sure that they're batting first and they can actually end up winning, because every team that wins the toss nowadays in the PSL in the last few matches has chosen to bowl, just because the theme has been that the team chasing always wins. Let's see, it's 49 for Imam Singh back on Chris Lynn. pings it again over cover, again going leg side of the ball, utilizing that cover boundary, and he's just hit that over the top, and it's a boundary off the first ball, and Chris Lynn is starting to motor here, just gone so leg side of the ball here, and he's given himself width, and he's just basically quick hands through the ball, and just utilized the offside field, and he knows that everyone's up, so it doesn't matter. So this time again, and he tries to go again, and this time he's out. Oh no! So again, he tries to go leg side of the ball, Chris Lynn, and Imar Wasim reads it, and Imar Wasim goes a lot straighter this time, actually angling into Chris Lynn, and he gets cramped for space, and he hits it straight to cover, and Chris Lynn out for 32 or 14. I was quite excited to see what he might do, but doesn't get all of this one, and straight to cover, good catch, and Imar Wasim brought himself back on, and it's paid off. It's paid off bringing himself back on to get a wicket. Chris Lynn gone for 32 or 14. Bowled Imad Wasim caught Babar and Multan. I mean, to be fair, he helped them massively in that start. A very, very quick knock from Chris Lynn led them now to 53 for 1. And James Vince coming in, they're going to hope to continue that momentum because they've still got Rizwan at the crease. And James Vince, obviously, we know that he's had a fantastic BBL and he batted really well in the first match as well for Multan. So let's see how he can do. I think it was 86 for him in the first match. So he batted particularly well for Multan. Everyone in the chat as well, please remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you very much. James Vince at the crease. Multan Sultans are looking in a pretty good position despite just losing that wicket. And James Vince now looking to build a partnership here with Mohammad Rizwan, with Imad Wasim, just showing the wicket again. And yeah, I mean, on the first ball of the over, Chris Lynn went very excited. The ball was hit it over the cover area, and he tried to do a very similar thing once again, and the second delivery, but he wasn't really in control, very uppish, and you can see here Imad Wasim actually following Chris Lynn, so very smart bowling, angling it into Chris Lynn, so he's gone very leg side of the ball. Imad Wasim's just followed him, cramped him, and then he can only hit it straight to cover. Not quite in control there, Chris Lynn not able to adjust, and I think it was pretty predictable what he was going to do. It was pretty predictable that he was going to end up going leg side of the ball, so he unfortunately need to do better there. But anyway, James Vince gets off the mark with a single, and it's 54 for 1 off 5 overs. So still Multan in a good position. 54 for 1 off 5 overs, and Mohammad Rizwan and James Vince are both in, so they're looking pretty good. Anyway, Multan, they're in a good spot at the moment after the first 5, and they need to really, I think, capitalize on it for sure. They need to make sure that they can, but they need to make sure that they can push on here, and that they can be the first team to make sure that they bat first and they go on to win. And the way to do that is they've just got to put on a monster total, a real monster total. Ashraf says, Assalamu alaikum. Not watching the match, but listening to your commentary. Thank you. Thanks for the updates. No problem. Thanks everyone in the chat as well for joining. Please do like this video. Please do subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you very much. Your support is greatly appreciated. And yeah, I mean, really, really enjoying. So far, this match has been particularly good. Okay, so Multan 54 for 1 here, and Rizwan is 10 off 12. James is 1 off 4. So let's see how this goes. Arshad Iqbal, Maqsood even is bowling once again. Waqas Maqsood, he 14 off his first over, 14 runs off his first over, 55 for 1 or 5.1 overs, and showing the peak Freen smile moment, which is everyone about to eat donuts, and they're pausing eating the donuts because they don't want to look rude eating it. Very cute. 55 for 1. Rizwan is 10 off 12. I mean, the current run rate is 10.65. Thanks even, sorry, to Chris Lynn, who came in with a bang, let's say, at the start. And Mohammad Rizwan, though, with a boundary of the second ball of the over, just opening up the face of the bat and cutting that behind, just in front of Gully, even using the pace of delivery from the left-hander, Maqsood around the wicket, over the wicket, even, sorry. Using the angle, really clever shot, really cute shot from Mohammad Rizwan, and used the pace, didn't need to do too much, and just guided that just wide of Gully for four. Really, really good shot from him, and he looks in fine form, as he has done, I think, the whole tournament, really. He's just looked in fantastic nick. He really has, and all you can say is hopefully he continues from a Pakistani perspective, because we want him to be in good form for Pakistan, that's for sure. Maqsood running in, and again, he tries to go big here. Mohammad Rizwan, but unfortunately, nothing comes of it. And they're 60 for 1 here, Multan. And let's see how they can do. Guys in the chat, please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. Your support is greatly appreciated. 60 for 1, 5.3 overs gone. Rizwan is 15 off 14, Vince 2 off 5, and Maqsood is coming into bowl. We're halfway through the over, already 6 off it. James Vince this time. Oh, that's a fantastic flowing cover drive on the up, and that's a really, really good shot from James Vince, and he's so good to look at when he's in full flow. He really is a fantastic striker of the ball and timer of the ball. So that's another 4 for him, and just showing here, so just rocked on the back foot a little bit, on the back foot even actually, and just punched it through the covers, and the timing is so good. Actually, someone's gone to dive and it's bounced over them, but he's just hit that so sweetly. And 10 off the over so far, 64 for 1 or 5.4 overs, guys. 15 off 14 for Rizwan, 6 off 6 for James Vince. Maqsood running in, and fantastic shot from James Vince once again. And they don't have any mid off. That's bizarre. They don't have a mid off or a long off. What's going on there? They literally don't have a single person there, and it's just free. And James Vince just punched it down the ground, and it's back-to-back fours. A bizarre field to have. I don't know why you wouldn't have a mid-off. He goes for a slow delivery here, actually, a cutter, and James Vince just hits here through a vacant mid-off and long-off region, and he even hits it on the up a little bit because it doesn't uppish, because it doesn't matter because there's no one there. And Imad seem not happy clearly with Maqsood, but anyway. Yeah, let's have a look here. And again, James Vince. Oh, no, that's bad fielding. That's really bad fielding at 45 or short fine leg. And he should have stopped that, but he doesn't. It just deflects off him and goes to the boundary. And that's a huge over off Maqsood. We've literally seen 18 runs come from that over. That's 2 back-to-back big overs from Multan. And they're 72 for 1 off 6 overs. Guys, as well, if you're joining, thank you very much for joining. Please do remember, like this video, and please do subscribe to the channel. Your support is greatly appreciated. And tell your parents, let's see if I can do this, your parents, your uncles, your aunties, your cousins, your siblings, your friends, everyone, yeah? Tell everyone. Thank you very much, though, for tuning in. Just looking at the Manhattan, so the last over, there was 19 from it, let's say. Which is correct. And the over before that, I mean, it was pretty good from him on the scene, but the 2 Maqsood overs have gone for big runs. Really, really good stuff. 72 for 1 off 6 overs, and the power play again. And Faizan says, good morning. Morning, must be really early for you, Faizan. You're in Canada, aren't you? Iman's starting to look a bit like Safraz when talking to his bowler. Like, yeah, I was thinking that, you know that. I was thinking, what's going on with Imad Wasim? Like, he needs to just chill. Like, bowlers getting hit, right? It just happens. Yeah, okay, fine. It's not ideal. He's not bowling particularly well, but it doesn't matter. They're just showing here the misfield. So Maxwell was round the wicket, and Kristen just used the pace, touch around the corner. I think it's Muhammad Amir, man. He's got to stop that. It's really poor fielding at short fine leg, or 45 actually. Imad seem back on again. But yeah, I agree with you, Faizan. Like, Imad seems a fantastic player, and he captained obviously Karachi Kings to to the PSL 5 victory last year. But I just don't like it when people have a go at the players like that. Like, that's not the way to do it. That's not. How is that constructive? In a kind of in a game format, if my captain had to go at me like that because I bowled a bad delivery, or you drop a catch, you just think, what the heck? Yeah, okay, like you might see it very, very quickly initially, but they stop because they realise like it's not constructive and helpful at all. Like, it just makes the person feel terrible. So why you want to make sure that they bowl well? So if you want them to bowl well, then you need to get their confidence up and just say, don't worry about that, forget about it, maybe try this, etc. X, Y, and Z. So that's what he should be doing as a captain, in my opinion, anyway. And Safraz is like a prime example of someone who just shouts at his players and moans at them, and I'm just like, what are you doing? Just having a look at the field here, so they've actually put two people back now on the leg side. Imam Wasim's put them back. He did have a pretty attacking field, and here goes Multan Sultans. He goes down the ground, and there is someone there. There's a sweeper wide mid off, and he runs around and manages to save that. So 77 for 1. This is a very good tight over from Imam Wasim. Once again, the current run rate is 11.27. So again, Multan, I mean, their batting has looked very solid, and considering that for me, their bowling was supposed to be one that was supposed to be more solid, I think they've done a fantastic job so far in this match to make sure that they've started off well. And that's, I think, it's largely due to the fact of Chris Lynn, right? They've missed Chris Lynn giving them that quick start, and he hit 32 or 14 early doors, and that makes a huge difference. Even though he didn't go on to get a 50 in T20 cricket, if you can have someone at the top who scores quickly, like Chris Lynn, even if it's 20, 30 odd, it gives you such a big boost. So he did exactly that, 32 or 14, and 78 for 1 now of 7 overs. I'm just going to update the scorecard, and we've got a good question here from Faizan. 78 for 1 of 7 overs. And we have here Faizan asks, is this the best start by an opening team in the PSL? So I think Karachi had a very good start against... who was it? It was against... I've forgotten who it was against now. Peshawar, I think. And they had a very good start against Peshawar, but obviously that was chased down in ridiculous fashion, that 194. But I don't know whether they scored as many as this after 7 overs. Multan are going at over 11 and over. Multan also had a very good start yesterday against Lahore. Their start was phenomenal. So it's definitely one of the best. Dan Christian has replaced Maxwell. He's come on, and first ball, Vince flicking that with a pure timing, and it's misfielded. Is that Muhammad Amir again? Or no, it's Maxwell. Come on, guys. We have here today's second match. We've got a comment here, today's second match, 100% report. Thank you. And Samir Shah says, fantastic. Thank you very much, Samir, for tuning in. Please do make sure that you like this video. And who do you think is going to win as well? You say fantastic in all of my videos, so thank you very much for commenting. But what's fantastic? And second of all, who's supporting? And third of all, thank you for joining. Hope everyone is well. Hope everyone's enjoying the weekend. It's pretty sunny here in the UK. The weather's looking good. And Multan 81 for 1 off 7.2 overs. Rizwan is on 19 off 18. And Vince is 19 off 12. And only 3 off the over so far from Dan Christian after his first 2 deliveries. Running in here, the wily old coyote. And just nudged into the leg side by Rizwan, 2 mid on, and they scamper for a single. And this is a pretty good over so far from Dan Christian. If he can avoid getting hit for any boundaries, the rest of it, I think they can say it's a pretty good over. But yeah, thanks very much, guys, for tuning in. And what's the weather like where you guys are? I think here it's pretty nice, which is good. And it's early morning, but well, I say early morning. It's 9:30. It's not that early. I'm just exaggerating. Vince just knocking that into the leg side. Really good batting from him. And they run a single. 83 for 1 of 7.4 overs. So let's see how this one goes. But so far, so good for Multan, I think. They're doing a particularly good job. And yeah, let's see how this one goes. But I think Multan have got a very good chance. I said this yesterday, though. To be fair, with with Quetta, I thought Quetta would have a very good chance of winning after the total that they posted. I mean, 198. You're just thinking, no one's ever going to chase that, right? Well, I say no one, but I mean it's going to be really, really hard to do so. But clearly not. Clearly, it's easy to do so. Apparently, and it's just crazy. It was crazy. I mean, there was quite a few people in the chat yesterday, and because I watched it pretty much live, and well, I did watch it live and I was commentating on it, and we had loads of people in the chat talking about it, and it was just crazy. It really was crazy to see. It really was fantastic stuff. Oh, just having a look here. Oh, fantastic shot from. Oh, but such bad field. Karachi Kings fielding has been poor. Dan Christians put his hands up and he's thinking, yeah, why? Because that's such bad fielding. It's from Ashraf, I think. And he's shaking his head, and probably rightly so, because it's just you can't be doing that. Like Muhammad Rizwan, he's punched that through the covers, and yeah, he's timed it well, but it's an easy stop. Muhammad Rizwan this time again, just working it to mid on, and basically running a single 88 for 1 of 8 balls. Guys, we've got 39 people in the chat. Thank you very much for joining. Please do like this video. Please do subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. I'm just going to update the scorecard. Multan 88 for 1, and Muhammad Rizwan looking good as always, as he has done throughout this whole tournament so far. Karachi Kings are looking to, I think that was a pretty decent over from Dan Christian, apart from that 4, right? And it's just been really poor fielding from Karachi, but Karachi have got the batting, I think, to chase pretty much anything, I would say. Especially if Shajil bats like he did the last one in Babar. They've got Dan Christian, Imad Wasim. They've got fantastic players in there, and they've got Mohammed Nabi as well. 58 people in the chat. Please do remember to like this video. Please do remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much for joining me as well. Multan 88 for 1 of 8 overs. Rizwan 25 of 21. Vince 20 of 13. Can Multan be the first team so far in this PSL to bat first and go on to win? I said this yesterday about Quetta, and obviously it didn't quite happen, even though they hit 198. Multan, though, they could get a fantastic score here. They could get 200. I'm telling you, they could. Muhammad Rizwan pulls this away, and again, the fielding this time is better. A very good dive, and that's not an easy stop, but he did very well there. Good, solid fielding for sure. And let's see what Karachi can do, whether they can stop the flow of runs slightly here. 90 for 1 of 8.1. We've got 92 people in the chat. Unbelievable. Please do like this video. Please do subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. And as I was saying, fantastic stop from Shajil, actually. Very good fielding. 90 for 1 of 8.1 overs. Rizwan is 27 of 22. Rizwan is 20 of 13. And this is going to be a fantastic match to watch. Please do make sure you tune in for this. It's been a very good knock so far from Multan. And we've seen Chris Lynn hit 32 off 20 odd balls, gave Multan a fantastic start. Ashraf ball 8.05 economy, just showing his PSL career. He's looked pretty good in this PSL so far, hasn't he? Let's see how he can do. 93 people in the chat. Thank you very much. Let's get up to 100. 108 people in the chat. Please do like this video. Please do subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. And James Vinci hits this up in the air and it drops. Art of Nawaz says, thank you very much for joining. Show the match, idiot. Unfortunately, I can't show it. If I showed it, this would get taken down. But I can commentate and talk about it. Thank you very much for joining, though. Please do like this video. Please subscribe. Thank you very much. James Vince gets lucky here, just dropping short of the fielder. Hits that straight up in the air. Fazan Khan says, don't think a team batting first in a morning game have posted a decent total so far in this PSL. Drew is less of a factor in the second innings of a morning game. So Multan may win if they post a decent total. Yeah, I agree. I think they look like they could post a very big total here as well. 92 for 1 of 8.3 overs. Rizwan is 28 of 23. Vince, 21 of 14. We have 120 people in the chat. Please do like this video. Please, what a shot. That's a really good shot from Rizwan. He's run away for 4. A bit of fortune there, but it doesn't matter. 4 runs, then 96 for 1. And Muhammad Rizwan is 32 of 24 balls. Really, really good shot. Vince is 21. Just showing again, he's come down the track and it's an inside edge. A bit of fortune there, and it's run past the keeper for 4. We've got 132 people in the chat. Please remember, like this video. Please remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you everyone for coming, and I really appreciate everyone's support. And that's chopped down, and that's run away for 4. So really, really, well, it's just good batting from Multan in the sense that they've got the intent to come forward. And with Andy Flower, we know. And Mohammed has won this time again. Oh, there's a run-out opportunity, and no overthrows. This time, Rizwan just opens the face of the bat, just nudges it into the offside, and then they run a single and nearly a run out, but fantastic running. Rafael says hi. Hi, thank you very much for joining. Rafael, thank you very much, everyone, for joining. Please do remember to like this video. Please do remember to subscribe to the channel. We've got 163 people in the chat. 163. Unbelievable. Please remember to like this video. Please remember to subscribe. Thank you very much, guys. This is incredible, seriously. 97 for 1. We had a huge turnout yesterday for the Quetta versus Peshawar game, and this time we've got 163 people. Incredible, seriously incredible. Thank you everyone for joining. A fantastic shot from James Vince off the back foot, but he only gets one. A bit of a fumble in the field once again. 98 for 1 of 9 overs. Guys, this is huge. This is absolutely huge stuff from Multan. They've put on a fantastic display so far. Just going to update the scorecard for you guys as well. So 98 for 1 of 9 overs. Multan are, and they're going at a fantastic rate. And we have here Sandvai saying 100. Yes, thank you very much. Ashraf saying, please everyone like the video. Yes, please everyone do like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. Amazing to have everyone here. And they're just showing Danny Morrison and Ramiz Raj. Can we have a Tabal Danadam moment together? Which is quite funny. Thank you though everyone as well for being in the chat. Incredible to have so many people in here. As Asha said, please remember to like this video and subscribe. And Multan in a fantastic spot here. Dan Christian went for 10 off his first over. He's coming on again to bowl, and unfortunately, you know, he was unlucky though, because that one of the boundaries that happened in his over shouldn't have been a boundary. Just worked in again to mid on. Both of them are using this. So they've got a wide mid on Karachi. So James Vince and Mohammed Rizwan, what they're doing is they're getting offside of the ball, and then they're just working it with their wrists into that wide mid on region and running an easy single. So that's their go-to shot if they feel like they can't score a boundary off it. So it's just very clever batting, and it's 99 for 1. And Sunvai says here, hi, hello, thank you very much, Sunvai, for joining. Please do like this video and subscribe. Thank you very much. Gangadhan says KKKKT2. Dan Christian running in, and Rizwan this time flat bats it into the leg side for a single, and very clever batting from both. And the reason why it's clever batting, the hundreds up though from Multan, 100 for 1 of 9.2 overs. And the reason why I think this has been such clever batting from Multan and James Vince and Mohammed Rizwan is because if they know it's not a ball that they can hit for 6 or 4, what they've done is rotate the strike so well. They rotated it in the correct way. They've just used the pace. They've played it late. They've hit the gaps. They haven't tried to hit it too hard, and that's what you want. James Vince again here trying to work it into the offside. This time though, they do scamper for a single. So again, really, really good batting. We have 172 people in the chat. Please do remember to like this video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much, guys. I really appreciate everyone's support. This is incredible. Fazan killing it with 150, 172 in the chat. Well done, man. Thank you very much, guys. I really do appreciate everyone tuning in. And what a match this could turn out to be. Are we going to see a fantastic chase, or are we going to see the team bowling first win once again, which would be crazy? Right? That would be 9 straight matches that we'd see it again. 101 for 1 of 9.4 overs. Current run rate is 10.45. Dan Christian is such an experienced player. But Mohammed Rizwan and James Vince are both in here. And we've got here, Mujiba Ali says, hi, hello, thank you very much for joining. Really appreciate you you coming and joining, and I really appreciate everyone being in the chat. Please do fire away with any questions or comments, and I'll put them up as well. Multan 101 for 1. Rizwan is 34 of 27. Vince 24 of 17. And this is carnage. Ooh, fantastic shot from Mohamed Rizwan. And paddles that over the top for 4. Really, really good shot. Unbelievable shot, really. And does a really, really good. That's a fantastic shot. 105 for 1 of 9.5 overs. And Dan Christian is not happy after a pretty good start to his over, and rightly so. SAA says how to watch the PSL in India. So I think it's on Sony. I think it's Sony XL or Sony Live. Someone said it's one of the Sony channels. So check it out. It's definitely on there. And guys, please do remember to like this video and subscribe. Thank you very much. Usher says, watch hours glow, my friend. Let's do this. Yeah. And he says, yeah. So Usher says it's Sony on TV in India. Yep. So Sony on TV. So please remember to check it out. Faizan says here, lately Rizwan has been better to watch than Babar. Wow. Hope the rest of Pakistan fans don't kill me for saying that. No, I agree with you. I think in terms of kind of how he's performed, he's been fantastic, I think. So, I agree with you, Faizan. So I wouldn't kill you. That's for sure. I wouldn't kill you. I think that's a pretty accurate thing to say for sure. I agree with you. And Rizwan is 40 odd now, and Multan Sultans are in a fantastic spot. They're in a great spot here. They're 107 for 1 at the midway point. Do you guys think they can push the 200? Let me know what you think. I reckon they could. I reckon they could push towards 200. If they can have one of these guys stay in till the end, which is always very hard to do in T20s. And Fazan Khan says here, Rizwan and Babar have been better to watch. Sorry, Rizwan and Hafiz have been better to watch than Babar for sure as of late. Yeah, in T20s, I think Rizwan and Hafiz have been very good. Babar Azam is always good to watch in terms of maybe his cover drives, etc. But I think it's more to do with his form hasn't been quite 100%. But he batted quite well. He batted well in the last match for Karachi Kings. I'm sure he'll bat well today. Fingers crossed. Just good from a Pakistan perspective. Not because I support Karachi, because I don't. I support Lahore. But I just love seeing the Pakistani players do well, because obviously you want Pakistan to do well in the T20 World Cup. So thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video. Please do remember to subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. SAA says, why is Hafiz not in the Pakistan T20 international team? So he is actually in the T20 international team. The reason why he didn't play the T20s against South Africa is because he was playing in the T10, and so he would have had to come back, and he would have only, I think, he would have missed the first T20, I think it was. But Pakistan said, if you're going to miss the first T20, then it's not good enough. But he'd already told them, I think, beforehand. But anyway, they just said, look, if you're not going to come for the whole series, then you may as well not play. So in a way, it was good because the some of the younger players got a chance, but he'll definitely be in the side for the World Cup and in future. So don't worry, he's definitely going to be in the side for sure. Yeah, thanks again as well. Whilst we're on the break, I think thanks very much, guys, for tuning in. Please do remember to like this video. Please do remember to subscribe. It really does help. I really do appreciate everyone. I mean, it's incredible to have this many people in the chat. It's seriously a privilege. I'm really glad to have so many people in here, and you are all legends, as I will say. Zulfikar Shah says 238 target. Wow. Okay. Imagine if they get that. That would be huge if they get that amount. That would be absolutely insane if they get 238, wouldn't it? I mean, can you imagine if they get that? I mean, that would just be an insane amount. And imagine if that gets chased. imagine if 238, as Zulfikar is saying, still gets chased. And surely it's just a case of anyone who wins the toss would just continue to bowl first, because it just seems like you can chase anything. Because 238 is just, I mean, it's just carnage, isn't it? It really is. Oh man, unbelievable. Yeah, I mean, that's just fantastic stuff. That they're just showing the at the midway point, they're having a little chat with, I think it's Delport. Really good stuff. And SA says, is Pakistan missing services of Sarfraz as the captain? I don't think so. I think Sarfraz, actually, to be fair though, he was a very good captain whilst he was playing for Pakistan. But I think the issue with him, right, is that he hasn't performed too much with the bat. He scored some runs yesterday, but Rizwan has been a lot better with the bat, clearly, and as a keeper. But what I would say to you is that Safraz, right, he's been in the squad. So I think Bob Razum said he'll be in the squad and like he may not play, but he'll still be able to give him advice. And so he's kind of there anyway, if that makes sense, as giving advice. Fantastic shot from Vince off the back foot, punches Muhammad Nabi through the covers. That's a beautiful shot. He's so good to watch when he's on song. Rizwan is 40 or 29, Vince 28 of 18. And Ashraf says 220 might be the only one that's dependable. Yeah, I know, unbelievable. Sabir says, wash his hands. I'll wash my hands. Thank you very much. And Muhammad Nabi just bowling his second ball here. And what a six from James Vince. Over, long on. And he doesn't care about the field on the boundary. It doesn't matter because he's not anywhere near that. It's gone absolutely huge. Oh, man. Unbelievable. Unbelievable shot from James Vince. And Usher says, what a six by Vince. Yep, what a six from James Vince. Everyone in the chat, that's 82-meter six. I'm going to say it because I'm so pleased to have everyone in this chat. Please do like this video. Please do remember to subscribe. And please fire over the questions and comments as well. Usher says, good job, man. Thank you very much. 117 for one off 10.2 overs. And Nubby's hit. I mean, Nubby is a very good bowler, but he's gone 4 and 6 so far. James Vince just flicks that again down to the long on region and 4, 6 and 1. And Happy Prajapati, I hope I said that correctly. Thank you very much for joining. Please do like this video and subscribe. He says, I think he's saying Karachi to win the match. Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, that would really stay with the trend, wouldn't it? That everyone who bowls first just seems to always win. And that's what's been happening in this PSL so far. It doesn't matter what score it is. The only time that I want to see a score 200 plus just to see whether it can still be still be chased down this easily, because we saw 199 get chased down yesterday, which is very close. But I mean, a score of like 220, is someone going to chase it? Because if they do, then I think people will continue to bowl first, no matter what the pitch looks like or their team. Milkshake Gamer says, how come literally all PSL teams are scoring so many runs? Is it something to do with the pitches? So Milkshake Gamer, that's a very good point. And just before I answer that, Rizwan has just nudged that. Really, just open the face of the bat, use the pace of Muhammad Nabi, and they run two there. That's kind of not particularly good fielding though from Karachi. I need to tighten up there. So just going to your question, Milkshake Gamer. So initially, right, in the PSL until maybe 3 days ago, so the first few batches of matches, the scores weren't particularly high. They were like, I don't know, we're looking between maybe 150 to 170, like around about that region, which is, I think, quite good. It's a solid total, but it's nothing special, right? And then people were chasing it, fine. Nowadays, though, well, I say nowadays, and I said, but not nowadays. I think when you look at the scores now, because they've been using these pitches or this pitch as well so much, it's going to get worn, so it's going to get flatter. So you're going to see scores that are going to be higher than usual. It's just simple as that. You're going to see high scores. That's what's going to happen. And fantastic shot from. They're just showing Rizwan. Sorry, they're showing the replays, and I'm just getting really excited. But anyway, yeah, that's why. So because they're using the same pitch in the same stadium, right? Like eventually the pitch will get flatter, so it will be better for batting. That's just what happens when you get a worn pitch. But it would be interesting to see whether spinners get more purchase on the tracks as they get more worn. That should happen, but we'll see. Oh, hold on here. Rizwan has gone big. Is that 6 runs or is it out? Let's have a look here. That's out. And Muhammad Rizwan is out on 43. That's a huge wicket. Arshadiq Ball's got that. That's an absolutely huge wicket. Oh my God. Faizan Khan says here, why does this video have 12 dislikes? 12 people need to rethink that life choice law. I think it's probably actually Faizan, and it's okay. It happens, man. It's just probably because they think that I'm going to show my screen or like they want to see the match. But unfortunately, if I could do it, I would do it, but I just can't. Asha says, Faizan agreed, man. Haha. And he says, hope you can join later for the Islamabad match later today. Live Mars PSL MD Lytton Sordar, thank you very much for joining. And yes, Rizwan is gone. That's a huge wicket. It's 123 for 2. I'm just going to update the scorecard and then I will come to the comments. I mean, really, really good bowling from Ashraf Iqbal, just changing up a little bit. But Multan is still in a very good spot here. So Maksud got a lot of runs last match. He got 50 odd. So he batted fantastically well. Ashraf says, Rizu goes. Yeah, he did. He's absolutely gone. Faizan goes, gone. And he also says, it's the weekend, so for sure. And Ashraf says, sounds like a plan. Yeah, 100%, guys. That'll be a fantastic match later on as well. But I think it's Islamabad are playing later on, which will be a fantastic match as well. And tomorrow is Lahore versus Karachi as well. Fantastic stuff. And Bill says, Bilal won. Bilal, thank you very much for joining. Thank you very much. Please do like this video. Please do subscribe. 124 for 2. And Ashan's bowling pretty quick, man. 140 kilometers per hour he's getting up to. So he's a quick boy. Milkshake Gamer says, looking at memes. No, I'm not looking at the memes. So are you? Why? What are the memes saying? What are the memes saying? Tell me. But yeah. Yeah, really good stuff. Really good stuff. The thing is, I think 124 for 2 is a very good total at this point. We've got 100 people in the chat as well. I mean, it's just incredible, guys. Like, very grateful. You're all legends. All legends. Please remember to like this video and subscribe. Just incredible. Seriously, thank you, guys. Maxwell is 0 for 1 here, though, as well. And Vince 38 of 23. He looks really good, doesn't he? He looks really good, I think. Milkshake Gamer says, I subbed. Thank you very much. And who was it that did the wash hands? I'll do that as a... Hold on, I'll do elbow. Someone did that yesterday. It's pretty cheesy, but I'll do it anyway. Let's have a look here. Maksud is 0 for 1. Vince 30 out of 23. Multan looking damn good here, that's for sure. Guys, as well, I do have to go in approximately 9 minutes. So I will need to go in about 9 minutes. I really do apologize. I was actually planning to only do this for about 15-20 minutes, and then I need to go and do something. Then I'll probably be on a bit later for still this match. I won't be on for the second match, but I'll be on for this match, hopefully the second half as well. But yeah, thank you very much, guys, for tuning in. 124 for 2 here. Multan are in a fantastic spot here. They really are. They're looking really, really good. Ashraf Iqbal running in here, and Sahem Maksud struggling to get off the mark, or actually 124 for 2. I mean, I still think 200's in there. I still think 200's in the tank here. Come on. I think so. They can do it. Faizan Khan says high scoring games equal better viewership for the PSL and gives exposure to Pakistan players of tackling high targets they may face in the international arena. Yeah, I agree. I think, though, for me personally, just as a neutral, if you look at it from a neutral point of view, I think you want to see a mixture maybe, and pitchers playing different ways. And Faizani made a really good point yesterday that I think we would probably see that, though. We would especially see that if you played in different stadiums, right? But at the moment, obviously, because of COVID and the pandemic, like, you just can't have. Unfortunately, you have to play in one stadium, which I'm just grateful we have cricket on. So that's all you can do. That's all you can do. Really good stuff, and that's a fantastic shot from James Vince into the offside. He just looks really good, guys. What do you guys think of James Vince, actually? I mean, I've seen a lot of him because I'm based here in the UK, so I know how he bats. I think I've seen him live a couple of times as well. But what do you guys think of James Vince? Have you been impressed with him so far in this tournament, and just generally as well, and seeing him in the PSL? He had a very good big bash as well recently, and he seems to have developed quite well as a T20 player. Milkshake Gamer says, thank you. No problem at all. Thank you to you. Asha says, Milkshake, thank you for subbing. Yeah, thank you very much, guys, for subbing. I really do appreciate it. And Asha says, please, everyone, keep liking this video. It really does help. Yeah, it does. It really does help liking it and subscribing. So I'm sure most of you have as well. But yeah, it really does help. So thank you. I appreciate it. And as I said, you are all legends. All really good shot though from Maxwell. I just love the punch down the ground, full face of the bat. It's nothing better to see than that. Vince has worked harder for his paycheck this PSL than Lynn, but Lynn did well today, says Faizan. Yeah, I think Vince obviously hit that 86 so far anyway. Vince has looked better, but Lynn had a very good start. Gave Multan even a very good start today, which is fantastic, right? Like he's done a really good job of it. Tribe of Islam says hi, hello, thank you very much for joining. Pagal Gamer says hello, bro. Hello. Pagal Gamer, Tribe of Islam, thank you very much for tuning in, guys. I don't think I've seen you here before. Please remember to like this video. Please remember to subscribe. Thank you everyone for your support as well. 126 for 2, 12.4 overs gone. And we have it. Amir Khan. Is this Amir Khan the boxer? Please tell me it's Amir Khan the boxer. Come on. No, it's probably not. But Amir is the best. Fair enough. Mohamed Amir is a very good bowler. And you're entitled to your opinion, so I like that. Do you guys think we'll see Mohamed Amir play for Pakistan again? I put it out there. I've got the bomb. I've put the pen out and I've chucked it in the chat. So I want you guys to let me know. Should Mohamed Amir play for Pakistan again? And do you think he will? And do you think he's good enough to play? Is Mohamed Amir good enough to play for Pakistan in the T20 World Cup? That's what I want to know. Pagal Gamer says, already liked. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. I really do appreciate it. That's really helpful. Thank you very much. All 118 people in the chat, you're all legends. Thank you very much for joining. And we have here, Babar is the best. But you said Amir is the best. I think just all of the Karachi players are the best, probably. Darso says, yo, it's a big stream today. Darso says, can I be a moderator? Maybe. If let's just see if it gets big enough for Darso, but no need for a moderator yet, but potentially maybe, who knows, one day, inshallah, fingers crossed. So it's first time on your channel. Thank you very much, Pagal Gamer. And that's a very good, I like the name, it's quite funny. I love that name. Fantastic stuff. And James Vince, fantastic stuff from him. He's a 41 of 27, 128 for 2. Multan Sultans, come on, guys. We are going to see, surely, the team batting first are going to win for the first time in the PSL, right? Come on, someone just tell me it's going to happen. Come on. Oh, man. And they're just having, I don't know what they're doing. What are these like little breaks in the match, man? Just get on with it. Come on, let's see some cricket. Milkshake Gamer says he should play for Pakistan again, but unfortunately the management gave him trouble. And just as I'm reading out that comment, Maxwell goes very leg side of the ball and just flicks it into the leg side. Fantastic stuff. Really good stuff. And so he should play for Pakistan again, he says, but unfortunately the management may give him trouble. Yeah, obviously he doesn't get all the management. I don't know how long Misbah and Waqar Younis will actually. I don't know how long they'll be in power or part of Pakistan, but we'll see, I guess. Bagel Gamer says, "What's your name?" It's Faizan. Yep, it's Faizan. My name is Faizan as well, just like Faizan Khan. And Bashara game was mad. It was mad, wasn't it? Another fantastic chase. They chased 199. What a shot from James Vince just there. And they're 133 for 2 Multan off 13.3 overs. I mean, this is what I mean, right? Sometimes as a bowler, you probably think, what am I supposed to do? It's wide of off stump, and then James Vince just swings across the line, right, off the offside, and just goes ping, and it's almost like he slogged that, but it doesn't matter because it's 4 runs and he's got all of it. So yeah, the Pachara game though yesterday was absolute carnage. Faizan Khan says, not sure how I feel about Amir in Pakistan. He acted like a child, and letting him back in may set the wrong precedent, though he is good enough. Yeah, I think he's good enough potentially. He hasn't shown amazing form, but he's shown it in glimpses. He's a big match player, and Vince goes to smash that over the top, and it's caught the boundary. Oh no! Oh no! Multan Sultans. Oh no! They need someone like him to stay in, don't they? They have to. They have to. I don't know, but they're still in a pretty decent spot. But that's a really key wicket. And Ashraf Iqbal's got the wicket again. He got Mohamed Rizwan. He's got James Vince here as well, and he seems to be the guy with the golden arm. Dark Soul says his name is Faizan. Thank you very much. Yes, it is. Maybe if he apologized publicly, he's talking about Mohamed Amir, Faizan Khan. Yeah, maybe. James Vince has to go for 45. Really good knock from him, and unfortunate of I think it's 29 deliveries. Ashraf says, Bagel, Farzan, yep. And please subscribe, Bagel. Yeah, please do subscribe. Thank you very much. So 45 of 29, James Vince is gone. It's 133 for 3. I'm just going to update the scoreboard. 1 second. Off 13 overs. Really good stuff from Ashraf Iqbal. He's 2 for 18 off 2.4 overs. So he's doing really good. Bagel game, where do you live? I live in the UK. In Surrey. Usher says, good catch on the boundary. Yeah, very good catch. Pretty regulation, I would say, but I mean, you have to take them, don't you? Considering we have seen a lot of drop catches recently. That's a good catch. Guys, as well, we've got 8 people in the chat. Please remember to like this video and subscribe. I know most of you have, and you're probably sick of me saying it, but it really does help. I really do appreciate it. You're all legends. Thank you very much. Have a fantastic weekend. Dark Soul says, why did Sky Sports stream the match on YouTube yesterday, but not today? I'm not sure, actually. I think yesterday it's because obviously the test match wasn't on because it finished in 2 days. They're probably thinking like, okay, we can just do it. But I don't know, man. I don't know. Absolute just carnage. Absolute carnage. Sky Sports, that was a really good thing they did. They should show all of them, shouldn't they, on YouTube? That would be great. Sports India says Faf du Plessis. Yeah, Faf du Plessis is quality, and he's playing for Quetta. Thank you for your time, says Pegel Gamer. No, thank you for your time. Thank you very much for joining. I really do appreciate it. Okay, guys, I'm going to go in 1 minute. I know I've got 59 people in the chat. I really do want to stay, but I've got something very important I have to attend to, otherwise I wouldn't go. We've got 64 people in the chat. Please remember to like this video. Please remember to subscribe. Thank you very much. And just showing the replay of Vince's wicket. Just, yeah, on the up. He's tried to go over the top for 6. Hasn't quite got all of it. And he's annoyed with himself because he looked in very good form, didn't he? I mean, 45 or 29. I didn't really get much luck at all. It was just all pure timing from him. Oh, that's a huge shot. What a shot. Oh my gosh, what a shot from Riley Rossouw. That's 6 runs. And is that his first ball? No, second ball. 6 for off 2. Oh my god. What a way to end the over, eh? What a way to end the over. It looked like a fantastic over from Ashraf Iqbal. He's thinking to himself, I've done such a good job here. I've got a wicket. The runs down. I'm doing an incredible job here. And then next thing you know, Riley Rossouw just comes out with this pull shot and just pings it 78 meters for 6. Too short for Ashraf Iqbal. Just sitting up for Riley Rossouw. Fantastic shot. Guys, please do remember to like this video, to subscribe. Thank you very much. Multan Sultans 139 for 3 or 14. Guys, everyone in the chat, who's going to win this? I want you to give me a prediction. I want you to give me a prediction. I want you to tell me who's going to win this match. Let me know. I really do want to know because I'm really interested to see who wins this, to be honest with you. I think it's going to be damn tight for sure. And Maksud here 2 off 7. He's struggling a little bit, but let's see whether he can pick up the pace, which I'm sure he'll try to do. He's quite a big hitter. So let's see. Oh, huge stuff. Huge stuff from Maksud, and that's a 6. That's a huge shot over long on. Yep, Usher said it. Maksud with a huge 6 over long on, and it's just in the slot from Dan Christian, really. And he's actually gone for a cutter there, slower ball. And Maksud hasn't got all of that. He's actually sliced across a little bit, but it doesn't matter because he's a strong lad, to say the least. And 79 meters is that 6, and just gone over the boundary, and he's really good, quick hands from him, and it's a 6. We've got here Peshawar Azami versus Islamabad. Yeah, that's later today, isn't it? I think Peshawar Azami versus Islamabad. I think, was that yesterday today? I think it is. Anyway, Dan Christian running in. Good little flick into the leg side from Maxwell, really good. And Multan looking a fantastic spot. Guys, all 74 people in the chat, thank you everyone for tuning in. Please do like this video. Please subscribe. I have to go. Thank you everyone for being in the chat. I really do appreciate it. Don't worry, I'll be doing a live stream tomorrow for Karachi Kings versus Lahore Qalandars. And hopefully fingers crossed, I'll be back. I should be back here to do to continue another stream for this match as well. So maybe in probably in an hour's time, if not 45 minutes time. So I should be back. Dark Soul says, why? Why? Because I've got something very important on. I have a house viewing, that's why. So I have to go and see it. And why not Peshawar? Just because Ashraf's going to be doing Peshawar versus Islamabad. So not going to me, not going to be me. Where are you going? I have to go. I'm sorry, Ducks. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. I will be back. I should be back. 45 minutes to an hour. Fingers crossed, right? I should be back. 147 for 3 or 40.3 overs. Everyone, thank you so much for joining. Please do like this video. Please do subscribe. Thank you very much. And yeah, Ashraf says he'll be doing Peshawar, yeah, on Cricket for us. Yep. Sharaf says Pakistan. Yep. Okay. Thank you very much, though, guys. I really do appreciate it. Seriously, you guys are all legends. I will speak to you. I will speak to you later, hopefully, in about an hour's time. If not, which I'm hoping will still happen, have a fantastic weekend. I'll see you tomorrow for Lahore versus Karachi. Hi, says MD Rafi Hussain. Hi, thank you, everyone, for like so many new people. Incredible. Like this video. Please do subscribe. Thank you much. Thank you very much, everyone. Oh man, forgotten how to speak. Very overwhelmed. Thank you, everyone. And Seb Moxell's looking pretty good, isn't he? So let's see if Multan can get to over 200. Hopefully, when I come back. Oh no, it's a wicket apparently. Yeah. Hopefully, when I come back, Multan have got over 200, and we're seeing a fantastic chase. Right? Fingers crossed. Asali says live. Yep, live. Thank you very much, guys. Like this video, subscribe. I'm gonna go have a fantastic weekend. I said I'll be back. Have a look out for a stream that I should be doing in about an hour, continuing this match, and I'll be doing one tomorrow for Karachi Kings versus Lahore Qalandars as well. Thank you very much, everyone. Have a fantastic day.